At the end of The Phantom Menace, Obi-Wan was tasked with training young Anakin Skywalker to become a Jedi. Obi-Wan begins his Padawan's training and he learns a great deal. However, war continues to rise in the Republic. Certain members of the Senate want to build a clone army to help with the war. When being brought to the Senate for the vote, Padme is almost killed twice. To protect her, Padme is put under the protection of Obi-Wan and Anakin. However, as the film moves on, Anakin and Padme begin to fall in love, which is forbidden for a Jedi. Will the clone army help the Republic end the war, or will it be the beginning of the end of the Republic? What will become of Anakin and Padme's secret relationship? Ripe apples. Obi-Wan is a good teacher to Anakin. He tries to make Anakin a better Jedi than himself. Obi-Wan does everything in his power to fight the good fight. Anakin and Padme, however, begin to care more about each other than they care about their roles, which will lead to the events of Revenge of the Sith. However, despite it being the wrong path of Anakin and Padme, they both do show a lot of support and care for each other and don't want the other to have harm come to them. The Jedi fight to protect the peace, while the Sith want to control the world. It's the fight between the light and the dark side of the Force to bring balance to the world. In the ultimate end, the dark side loses and the good side wins, but that takes time to happen. Rotten apples. The violence in this film is mild. We see a lot of lightsaber battles. One person's head is chopped off, but it is not shown graphically. We also see a person lose his arm, but there is no blood. We also see some other people get stabbed by a lightsaber. Other people are shot with laser guns that kill them. One person is poisoned and he begins to turn into a different color skin. I'd recommend 13 and older would be okay watching this film. A few women are seen wearing tops that show some cleavage. Padme is seen wearing some low-cut tops, which show her stomach. We also see her in a nightgown. Anakin is seen shirtless in a few scenes. It is indicated that Anakin and Padme sleep together. We also see them kiss multiple times. They decide to get married and hide it from everyone, so that no one will stop them from being together. We hear about the Force, which surrounds all objects, and the Jedi use it as one of their weapons to push people through air, mind trick them, and call objects to them. The Jedi treat the Force as a religion. We see some drinking in a couple scenes. Obi-Wan says he's going to get a drink. The types of drinks that are consumed are not mentioned and seem to look like they are made up to keep in theme with the sci-fi feel. We hear very little language in this film. We hear one use of damn. This is very good for a blockbuster Star Wars film. Additional thoughts. This film was a big step up from The Phantom Menace. The plot of this film is very crucial to the next film, Revenge of the Sith. This film was pretty amazing when it came to the amount of rotten apples. It shows that Disney can still make a good movie without too much language, violence, and other unnecessary content. While this film did feel a little slow at some points, it overall was a entertaining story that really sets up the next film. I'd highly recommend this film to any person interested in the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, the Skywalker saga. After learning about his mother's death, Anakin murders all the people that were involved in his mother's death. Later, however, he realizes that he was wrong and said, "I'm a Jedi, I should be better." However, instead of doing the right thing, he does claim he will be the best Jedi ever to avoid any more death, which is not in his control. This is one of the primary beliefs that he is lied about. That turns him to the Sith. I put this here because you see that there is still good in Anakin, but he is only becoming more evil as the saga continues. Conclusion. In the end, this film tells us a lot more about Anakin and Padme as well as what happened during the Clone Wars that led to the dark side taking over the galaxies. Many people who watched the original trilogy were finally able to know exactly how Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi came to be. The film is very entertaining and does not have a lot of bad content. I highly recommend this film to any Star Wars fan. Check it out.